Happy 2018, everybody. And I am like really optimistic that this year is going to be a good year for me, and I hope for everybody else. And I wanted to jump on real quick and do sort of a short video, if there is such a thing for me, but I'm going to try because I got a friend coming for cashew broccoli pesto for New Year's dinner tonight. I'm actually starting to feel social again and starting to hang out with some friends, which feels really good. And I attribute a lot of this to diet. As I mentioned in my last video, I've been listening to a lot of Dr. Daniel Amen and his wife Tana about their Omni diet. And it consists of just a really low sugar, so no honey, you can have stevia, and I really encourage everybody to try this diet because I feel great today. I have a few minor symptoms today, but nothing like I was having, and I'm sleeping 6 to 7 hours. It's just a lot of vegetables, protein, and no grains, really a lot of omega-3, chia seed, flax seed, hemp seed, and walnuts are really high in omega-3, also 5,000 milligrams of fish oil. So if you guys have any questions about the diet, I would highly recommend that you try. Also mentioned an herb called Milky Oat tea, which I get in bulk, and I'm doing that. That got rid of all my electrical currents. They're gone, completely gone, and I've got a little bit of tingling, but I'm optimistic. I am really optimistic. So I wanted to share a little bit of my New Year's Day with you guys because I know there's a lot of you out there still struggling, and I want you to have hope that it's possible because I know you know how bad my withdrawal was and how devastated my life has been for quite some time. So a couple things I wanted to go over real quickly is my appeal with Medicare Part D continued. That is, I lost. And I actually have to give these guys credit because they're further along with taking away our disability than I thought they were. They've gotten to the ALJ judges. I thought I would win this level, which I did last time, 10 years ago or whatever it was. But no, they flat out denied me my Lidoderm patches. So I'm writing the judge a nasty letter because I think it's really cheap that our officials are taking the sides of these bastards selling this stuff. It's just beyond my comprehension. I've been using those for my neck pain for over a decade, and all of a sudden I don't have the right kind of pain. So anyway, enough of that. Oh, I wanted to show you the documents. Let's see if I have them here real quickly with the appeal letter. Honestly, I'm just like shocked. I had to get to page 5 before I could even get a determination. There must be 15 pages in this denial about how I can appeal at Medicare Appeals Board, which is total BS. You lose. It's totally set up for failure. All of this is in mostly legal jargon that you cannot understand without an attorney, and I doubt most attorneys can probably understand it either. So this is a little bit about what our government healthcare system is all about. The pharmaceutical companies own it. They wrote these documents, and it's to set us all up for failure. That's all it is, and to get us all on these crappy drugs that we're all struggling with so that we can't fight back. And we won't have a life, and then too bad, it's not their problem. So anyway, okay, so yeah, I've had all kinds of cool things happening, and for those of you, I had someone that left a comment about my restorative yoga program. And if time permits tonight, when I do my yoga session, I'm going to try to make enough space that I can set up and do a short set for those of you who are interested, and I'll probably have that up if I do it tonight, later tonight, or tomorrow sometime. So I had kind of threatened to do that earlier on in the year, and everything got away from me. So, yeah, I have some amazing things that have come up in the last month or so. I have a new business partner who is helping me get investors for my children's music app that I'm hoping to have released by next Christmas. So stay tuned for more on that. I'll hopefully have the links up as soon as we get the project started, or keep you posted on it. But really excited, just the possibilities that I celebrate my 2-year Benzo free on the 21st of January, and pretty much true to form, most people that I've talked to that have recovered have said around the 2-year mark, 2 to 3 years, it's a long haul, and I would have to agree. I think you can expedite the process with this diet a little bit from what I've experienced, so I'd highly, highly encourage that part of it. It's so important because you have so much inflammation with this. I still have really tight knuckles in my left hand in particular, and muscles in my legs, and the benzo belly, the whole gut thing is just absolutely uncomfortable is what it is. But I can live with that compared to the cognitive problems and everything else that went along with the rest of it. So highly encouraged. And so, and if you guys are up for my sharing some recipes, I'd be happy to do that. Just let me know. I can either email them to you. If you want to send me your email, I'll put my email address is actually just through the website at the Follow Your Bliss Foundation. .org, and I can put those links back up, the links for the Omni diet. I think I had those up there, like I want to say the last video. So if you didn't watch that one, then try to watch that one, because I went into more detail about the diet. And there was one other thing. Oh yeah, there's a company that makes a bean product. It's a bean pasta, because I can't have grains, so I can't have wheat pasta or rice pasta even, which is what I was doing before, and just eliminating those few things, because I was already eating pretty healthy diet. I'm trying to think the name of the company. I have the package out to make dinner with, because that's what I'm using, as a black bean. It comes in black bean, a dookie bean, edamame, and I want to say mung bean. Yeah, so it's got like 4 different flavors, and you can pick it up probably at Whole Foods or Sprouts if you have a Sprouts in your area. I think that a lot of these products with the paleo movement coming out with the low grain thing, Grain Brain, Dr. Perlmutter, there's a bunch of them that advocate this program. The other part of it, and I'm going to get that package right now. Sorry, I should have had it, but it's called Explore Cuisine. Comes in a box like this. Is the black bean, and that's all it is, just black beans. It's pretty cool. So that's what I'm using to replace my whole wheat or grain pasta, whatever one you use. So and it's tasty. I really like it. I've been doing this for about a month, and I found all kinds of cool things to substitute. And you can still make really good sweets. It's just not as sweet with the stevia, but I've adjusted to it, and you know what? The benefits are far worth what you have to give up. And I know it's hard, because you're like craving all the stuff when you first come off the the withdrawal cravings and stuff. I went through that whole carb craving thing, and it's really hard to control. But once you get beyond the initial withdrawal of it, you'll be able to control your appetite a little bit more. So, okay, so the other thing, when I get on the computer too long, I'll get sometimes really blurred vision. It just feels like my brain is kind of numb, and I will have to take a break and just go like do some meditation or breathing or yoga or whatever. And if I take like just a little bit, quarter cup or something of coconut cream, and you can get that also at Sprouts, Whole Foods, in a can. I think some other companies carry it in different containers, organic, and I'll just like eat it plain. And there's something just, it's the saturated fat that the brain needs. This whole thing with low fat that we've been fed is all a bunch of BS too, because you are starving your brain if you do not do enough healthy fats. The omega-3s, the saturated fats, the olive oil, all those kinds of things you need a lot of in your diet. So I think I shared in my last video the name of the omega-3 product that I found that I really like, because it has like 1,200 milligrams per big capsule of omega-3, so you don't have to take like a whole ton of capsules. I just take 2 capsules twice a day, and that gives me my 5,000 milligrams, which is totally helping. I mean, I'm so optimistic that I just think I'm going to make a full recovery like within the next 6 months, you know, easily. I just feel the sleep is huge, 6 to 7 hours, and my energy. I mean, I went for about a 30-minute lap swim this afternoon. Of course, I can do that here in Arizona. 73 degrees today. I've got my door open. Yoo-hoo. I know that I shouldn't rub that in, because I know I've been up north and hate that when other people do that. But you guys, I know you're probably in some crappy climates. But then I came home and I did a power walk for about 20 minutes, and I felt really good. So I'm just like, I'm starting to feel like my old self again, which is really huge, and just want to be able to share that transition, because this has been a long, hard road back, as all of you know that are going through it. And I'm going to do everything I can to get information out there to help other people, and to help other people prevent getting on these drugs, help them find ways to cope with their anxiety. And it's rough. We live in a really negative world with a lot of bombardment of negativity that is at us all the time, with marketing and bad food, garbage food, drugs. It's everywhere you turn. So you have to be mentally strong, and you have to rise above it and be your own doctor almost. I mean, I haven't seen a doctor now in 3 years, other than my naturopath, who does my Prolo treatments for my hip and low back. And I have not seen a regular MD, other than a PA who runs my hormone tests and just cholesterol and stuff. But I managed to drop my cholesterol last summer with diet over 100 points. So I personally believe that 95% of health problems are caused by diet and can be rectified by diet, because a lot of cancer they're linking to sugar. And once you get your blood sugar level and it balances your hormones, that's where your adrenals level out, your cortisol, everything, and you get into regular rhythms of sleep and energy, between that and my TM, which I started about a year ago too. And it's just about staying with it. It's a lifestyle change. All of us need to make that lifestyle shift, because, I think the days of depending on other people to do things for us, particularly the medical thing, we see where that's going. It's all about them covering their ass. That's all it's about. They need to make money, and we are their guinea pigs, because the stuff is not. I don't believe that any of it's really any good. I think that occasional antibiotic, and if you absolutely cannot get your blood pressure down with exercise and diet, a blood pressure medication, and maybe a few other things that are out there. But I've had enough problems myself with gut and all this stuff that I've proven to myself that diet can pretty much fix a lot. So leave your comments. I'm trying to raise money so I can keep the website afloat. It's going to be due for renewal around the 1st of February, so if any of you guys can help out with that, it would be appreciated. You can donate at followyourblissfoundation.org. contact me if you have any questions. I'm gonna be really busy, but I'm trying to get up one video a month at least, or every few weeks, and keep you updated as to how I'm doing and if I have any new things to report that come up. But I just want to wish you guys all like the best New Year's ever. I know it's going to be a good one for me. I can feel it. I just feel so much better, and I want you guys to get there too, so I'm hoping all these things that I'm doing are helping. And just stay the course. I know I say that every time, but you have to stay the course. And I'm so grateful today. And I want you guys to all have that too. I want you all to have recovery and healing, because it's so important to be healthy in this world. You have nothing without your health, as all of us know. It's a long, long journey. So Happy New Year again, and take care. I'll talk to you next month, hopefully soon, maybe sooner. Bye.